Hi folks, how we doing? Welcome to another weekly update. Oh, it's been a nightmare week. So Monday, didn't get down here till late because we still had Ellie. Her mum had to do something, like a meeting in town, so we ended up dropping Ellie back. It's probably close to 3 o'clock, and then we did come down here, but we sorted the kitchen out for the ferrets. Let me show you that quick. So we've cladded Michelle's cupboard out, put these little doohickeys on, so yeah, you can get in there. They can't climb anywhere now. I did that on the stopcock, so that's fairly loose. They can't grip onto that and jump, but I can still get access to the stopcock.
Watch out!
Oh, look at him! What are you doing, you crazy nut? No. Look, Stella. Just let them out, so they're having their morning play. Oh dear. So Tuesday, I pretty much spent good 3 or 4 hours on the phone, online, trying to find a floor plan for the Mini. I mean, I ordered the cheap one initially because I thought I could get away with it, but it is just too bad. It is in the MIDI video, but I'll show you the floor plan in a minute. I need to return it. But a decent one, heritage one, was on back order. And then when I spoke to the company that I'd ordered all the rest of the parts from, he went to the manufacturer and said that there's no date. It could be like the middle of next year. And so I can't have that. So he said somebody else might have one in stock, and there's probably about 8 different companies that do the heritage panels. Plus you find stuff on eBay and Facebook. Luckily, I found one, I've ordered it, and it should be coming today, which is Friday. So that was a lot of Tuesday, and then I started making the bucks. What did I do Tuesday? Sure, on something else. Yeah, I started making the bucks to shape some panels. Then Wednesday, sort of finished off the bucks, and then made some repair panels for it. And then yesterday was a nightmare as well. I had all the intentions of coming down. Michelle had to go doctors and she had to do some running around and stuff as well, but I had all the intentions of getting down here early, getting pretty much the whole front end of the Mini finished off. And then what happened was I left the unit keys at home, so I ended up just going on a road trip and playing on my phone for several hours. And I got here about 3 o'clock the time with Michelle done her things and appointments, managed to get home, get the keys and then come down here, so I managed to do one side. So yeah, I managed to get that bit done. So I made the plates for the other side. It's all ready to go. Yeah, that'd be nice when it's done. I need to finish this bit off. I might try and do that later. But today is like the only day that we've got good weather. Yeah, I'm stopping the Mini for a second because today's the only day we've got good weather, which is why I'm doing the weekly update like today rather than tomorrow, which I'd normally do. So in this unit, the phone signal is absolutely horrendous. I really would like to start doing some more live videos, so I need the internet. Plus, the internet runs my security cameras. So I've gone out and bought a booster box, which I need to install. So we need to get the aerial up on the roof, and we need to get all the aerial and stuff in here as well. So this is the kit that I've bought. It consists of this amplifier thing with a couple of aerials. Oh, get over there. We've got this external aerial that needs to be mounted on the roof. And we've got this nipple doohickey thing that needs to be mounted in here somewhere. And then lots of cables and brackets and clamps. So, I've got a couple of lengths of this pole here, which is quite thin. I think it's designed for sort of thicker pole, like sort of that scaff pole, but I haven't got any major lengths of that. So I've got this box here. But yeah, this thing weighs nothing. It weighs probably about 300 kilos, 300 grams, if that's not even half a kilo. So the only thing I'm really worried about is that we get quite a lot of wind over it because it comes off the valley. And this is like, is that going to sort of just wobble all over the place? But it's a single length, and you can see that's pretty much at that point of the roof. Let me show you where we've got to go. Right, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare to film because the sun is like there and I can't see sod all. But yeah, I want to try and get it up there somehow. I've got a ladder, I should be able to get most of the way up there. As I say, it doesn't weigh a lot. I'm going to try, what I'm thinking is this is like the middle sort of stanchion, and that rib there just comes to the other side of it. So I'm thinking of making some brackets that come off of here, then just drilling and tapping straight through the thing, putting some big bolts in it. But I only need it high enough to go over this building. I've got an app on my phone, I downloaded an app on my phone to find out where all the cell towers are, and it's literally straight that way, both from mine and Michs's. So basically all I need to do is get it up and pointed that way and we should be golden. Yeah, around the front of the farm where the it's cold. It looks sunny and lovely, but it's actually quite cold today. Yeah, around the front of the farm where the old little unit was, the signal wasn't great, but it was a hell of a lot better than it is over here. Yeah, like just these couple of buildings are just stopping the signal. So getting it up and pointing it in sort of that direction, I think we should be okay, he says. Well, we'll see. On the round pole it should be easy enough to turn around, so it's just a matter of making some bracketry and cobbling some crap together. We'll work it out and I'll show you what I'm doing. In further news, Michs's made this Christmas hamper. So we have a candle holder, a couple of tags, and then a Christmas Eve board. This is getting raffled off. There's plenty of numbers still available. The numbers are £1 a piece. Unfortunately, because of postage and stuff like that, it's going to have to stick with UK mainland only. But yeah, so go check that out. Well, go check out Mrs. Wood Designs. Link is in the description for her Facebook and Instagram. She also has a draft spanky paddle if you're feeling kinky. Right, it's been a couple of hours, lots of measuring, lots of cutting, but this is what I've come up with. So I've got length of angle, just had to chop that bit off, but the idea is that's going to be the stop for the pole, and then with these and these, they're going to clamp the pole to it. I'll show you that in a little while. And we've got these cut off, they're going to weld on there as the standoffs, and then they're going to weld on there, so then I can bolt it to the wall. So I'm going to get all this cleaned up, all this welded up, and then hopefully we can get this up. I don't think I'm going to get this up tonight. Drilling holes at an angle is an absolute nightmare. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but they are all finally done. It took me hours to drill all them, but that will it will do exactly what I want it to do. Look at that, all line up and everything. Right, I'm going to get these cleaned up and then hopefully get this welded up tonight. It's dark, so it's definitely not going up, but I'd like to at least get it all made so then I can try and get it up in the morning if it's not raining. New day. I know I said last week that I'll stick to the 1 day thing, but it's still technically like a short video. So yeah, last night we just made an executive decision. It got too cold and just like stuff it, just go home. Plus I needed to pick up a little shop blaster. So we picked up that. It's literally 40 quid. I couldn't really refuse it. Small little shop blasters like this are going to be ideal for what I do. Going to be handy for doing stuff like this, plus any exposed chassis rails and get in there, shop blast it, treat it. So yeah, I couldn't really refuse that. So we went and picked that up last night. I think I forgot to say, but the floor pan for the Mini turned up. Hold on, let me get the other one. I'll show you why to get this one. That's the one that I originally bought, and this is the proper one. You can see why I blatantly refuse to use that and why it's going back. So I mean, several issues with it is, I mean, obviously that is completely wrong. That's got the curve there. That's not not even close. I mean, you get them where they need a little bit of fettling, but that's, I can get my hand right under. I'm not lifting that. That's how far I can get my hand under. But this was the main bit that concerned me. So this is what I really needed, was that shape there. But that's not quite right. Wants a little bit of love and attention. That's a decent shape, so then I can get this side sorted out and then obviously repair that. But yeah, look at that. That's a pattern part. It's not even close. It's not even comparable. So yeah, that's going back. Yeah, so that's why I ordered that one. I mean, it was like nearly 4 times as much, and I literally only need like that much of it, but it's literally the only one that I could get in the country. So yeah, there'll probably be some cuts for other people that might want a back end bit, because like I say, I only need that's all I need. But anyway, this is where we got to last night. I'd cleaned everything up. These are all cleaned up, ready to weld on. It's I was going to try and explain to you how these are going to work, but there's no way I can really sort of hold everything until it's welded. I mean, that's basically going to weld on there, and then another one on that side, so that it all clamps up. So anyway, I'm going to crack on with this. It's not raining today, so yeah, I'm just going to have a little bit of a welding marathon, get all this sort of welded up, all the standoffs welded up, cleaned up, and then hopefully we can get it bolted up today. I completely forgot to say, I'm absolutely buzzing. Woke up this morning and I have finally reached the threshold to be monetised. Not monetised yet. I've done the application. There's a process you've got to go through. You've got to do AdSense. That takes a couple of days, and then YouTube have got to like check my channel out. But I've reached the 4,000 watch hours, and obviously I'm over 1,000 subscribers. So genuinely, thank you to everybody that subscribes to my channel, watches my channel. Please keep going, because now yeah, I can start earning some money out of it. A lot of people don't really know, but it is a lot of effort to record the videos, edit the videos and get them out. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort. Yeah, and I really do appreciate everybody that watches. So please keep it up. When I am actually fully monetised, I'll probably do a dedicated video, give a couple of people shout outs and stuff like that. But again, it can take up to a couple of weeks to get everything sorted out. So for now, I'm just going to carry on getting my booster aerial sorted. It's been a hell of a lot of work, but this is what we've come up with. So that's the bit of angle. We've got these tabs coming off at the side at 45 with some connector nuts, and that's only pretty much because I didn't have any bolts long enough, so that's what I've got. We've got the standoffs on, so then it can bolt to the wall all the way down, and then that's how I plan on connecting the thing. So yeah, 2 bolts through there. That will clamp the tube into the 2 pieces of angle. Happy days. So that is it. Just need to clean these up a little bit, give it a quick coat of primer, and I mean quick, and then I'm going to attach this, attempt to attach this to the wall. So it is 4 o'clock now, and you can see through the skylights it's starting to get dark, but I'm determined on getting this up tonight. Well, I'm waiting for paint to dry, or the primer to dry, and I've now got the extremely fun job, which is something I've sort of been putting off. I maybe could have done the rest of that a little bit quicker if I didn't have to do this bit. I've got to get up that ladder up there. I'm not that bad with ladders. I'm not great with ladders, but I'm not that bad. I've been up this ladder many times to its fullest height, which will get me enough up there. The problem is This is all sort of loose stones. There's no hard standing under this at all. So yeah, and if you look at the top, it sort of tries to sit between the two. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this at all. So I mean, I can only fall on the asbestos. So I mean, that's fun. That's something to look forward to, I suppose. I could fall on my compressor. Yeah, either way, it'd be fun. Get to lay in bed for a couple of days with some free food, maybe. Wish me luck. Things are progressing. So obviously it's now dark. Got the lights out. Managed to dig a trench down there so the ladder sits square, and it's not too bad up there. And I've also gone through and I've drilled and tapped several holes. And the other one up there. I'll get right up here. So yeah, we've I'm gonna get the pole up there, but we're now quite high. So gonna get the bracket on, and then we can get the actual area up. Oh, you can't see much, it's too dark. Moon looks good though. The weather's held off, it's quite mild now, so yeah, we've got some distance to fall. The bracket is now attached to the side of the building. That was how work that was, holding that up there. I've also put the aerial on the pole, and I've run the cable all the way through the pole. So now we need to get that up there and up there. Wish me luck. The aerial is up. That's how it sort of clamps up, so you can sort of see a little bit more. Probably can't see, it's grainy now because it's dark, but yeah, it's all clamped up. We've tested it, we've adjusted it, and I have to say it doesn't work. I am angry beyond angry right now. 2 days of messing around getting this thing sorted out, and it doesn't work. Right, so like right now where I am on the ladder, on my phone I can get about 5 megabits per second on an internet speed testing, you know, just because I'm above the building. Yeah, just because I'm above the building, yeah, I'll get 5 gig straight to my phone. Right, in the unit, because of the buildings on the floor, I get like 0.2. So I was like, okay, sweet, right, got this up. That was the idea. That's up, boosts it into the unit, and then happy days. But yeah, it's not doing anything. It's still 0.2 in the unit. We've tried every configuration. We've tried moving the aerial. I've got an app on my phone to tell me where the pylon is. Not pylon. You know what I mean? The tower, cell tower. I'm irked. I'm extremely irked, and I bought this one because it had good reviews. It was one of the best reviewed, and it cost a lot of money. I mean, it is the best part of 400 quid, which I don't have. The farmers, because it's supposed to be running the security cameras, the farmers sort of said he's going to pay half, but I still don't have the 200 quid, let alone the 400 quid. So I'm irked. I'm extremely irked. So yeah, it's about 8:30 now after messing around. So yeah, I'm gonna call it done on this video. Yeah, just gonna call it done. But you see me make some brackets. I did what I set out to do, but yeah, it's not been the outcome that I expected. So please have a look over here, click the bubble, subscribe to the channel. Please have a look over here, for the 2 tabs. Check out my friends in the description box, and I'll see you for the next one. Good night.